gateway to the great outdoors. This July 4th, the Tiny Ranch. The reason? Hippies, zippies, and fellow travelers of all ages and demographics convene for the annual 4th of July Rainbow Family Gathering. 3 generations of flower children emerged from hiding and converged in Wyoming to celebrate our nation's birthday and pray for peace. But why Big Piney? Well, nobody's quite certain, but it appears to have something to do with karmic, cosmic, and astrological signs.
Well, we have a society here that really does work, and it has only small differences from the rest of society as we know it. But the small differences are really important because they are made of expanded freedoms and expanded respect. We have here an incredible spectrum of people all getting along with each other. Not because we're all the same. Look around at us. We're as different as any society in the world could be. But because we really respect that the other person is a member of our family, our immediate family. The whole human race as our immediate family is that's a cornerstone of these gatherings.
Feel the healing disco powers of the rotating orb that is Disco Ball. Send your prayers up to the cosmos, send them to the mirrors, and let them bounce off.
I gave birth out in the field, and I found a midwife here, and everyone was really supportive. And then I got treated like a queen for the last 2 days. You know, it's worth traveling across the country for, I'd say.
Because, hey, we are brought together for a reason, and that reason is that we love one another. Brought together for a reason, and that reason is that we heal one another. It's called a healing gathering. Brought together for a reason, and that reason is that we complete one another. Brought together for a reason, and that reason is that we complement one another. Like what? Yin and yang, left and right, up and down, old and young, man and woman, rock and roll.
A long, dusty trail leads from the designated parking area toward the heart of the campsite. The gathering fields are set up in the form of a large circle. Apparently, these rings are metaphors for various levels of spirituality. The flag at the entrance is flown upside down in the naval signal for distress. The rainbows say this is symbolic of the world's environmental distress. But that SOS also points the way to nourishment for the arriving hordes at the welcome home tent.
We love you!
No, I didn't get it. We need to dinner bell. Thank you.
With its everything free policy, the Rainbow Gathering doesn't allow any commercial items to be sold. All goods are traded at the open-air bazaar known as Barterer's Row.
I kind of hovered around bartering lane for a little while because that's fun. Lots of people exchanging their wares. And it's actually a lot more comforting to actually exchange good for good rather than good for cash, I think.
Holistic health care is provided by the camp known as the Calm Unit. There, healing hands and herbal remedies replace traditional medicine.
It's good for sore throat, cough, acclimation, giving you energy, natural Well, Calm stands for the Center of Alternative Living Medicine. We have a lot of really the best healers in the country come here to work and learn together. And there are also paramedics and EMTs and, you know, men that have gone through nursing school and, you know, the whole variety of any kind of healing element. We all come together as one.
Back in Big Piney, the townspeople do their best to digest their impressions of the strangest strangers they've ever seen.
Business has been really, really good because we've had such an influx of people. Last count I heard was like 3,200 people in here.
It's in the zoo. It's in the zoo. It's terrible. This place is a zoo.
They're different than normal people. They have their different ways, but that's their prerogative, I think.
My husband and I were laughing because we grew up in the 60s and we felt it kind of gave us flashbacks of the time when we were doing peace demonstrations.
The days before the 4th of July passed without incident until the afternoon of July 3rd. It's not known what caused the fire, but extremely dry trees and grass coupled with dangerous and unusually high winds created a potential disaster. But the Park Service hadn't counted on the rainbows. They're in love with Mother Nature, but apparently they know what to do when she misbehaves. They help the Rangers attack the fire, and together they put it out.
Now, we try year after year to work hand in hand with law enforcement and the Forest Service, because this is not an us and them movie. This is not the 60s all over again. This is an us movie. We are all together here. And if you want to know the definition of a rainbow, you got a belly button, you're a rainbow. We're all people.
As you can see, the energy here is so beautiful, and just what I want to say to you is just take a look deep inside at all you're seeing here. Try to open your hearts, see a different way of living. We're not freaks. We're not bad people. We just want peace on earth. I mean, what more could you ask for? Love you.